Day 35. Today we're looking at getting some strength in the abdominal muscles by doing a few different core strength activities. Start by lying flat on your back on the mat, focusing on your breathing. Lift your legs up 10 centimeters off the ground and hold, making sure you're engaging your core muscles. Lower your legs back down to the ground. Lift your legs all the way up to make a 90-degree angle with your back and your legs. Try and keep your legs straighter than mine. Then lower them down for 5 seconds in each position, doing about 5 or 6 stops before you get to the mat. And then relax. Lift your feet forwards, knees in the air, and then do some crunches. Hands across the chest, using your abdominal muscles to lift you up and not swinging the neck. Put your legs back to the mat. Soles of the feet together to feel a stretch in the groin. And then some more crunches. Hands on the chest. And using your abs to bring you up. Put your hands towards your knees to deepen the stretch. Lift your knees back together and then lift your feet off the ground, keeping your knees at a 90 degrees angle. From here, do some more crunches, trying to keep your legs as still as possible. Slowly lower the right leg, then the left leg, then the right leg, and then the left leg. And continue this movement, trying to bring your leg back to a 90 degrees angle at the top each time. Stretch out your neck, lean over to the right hand side and hold. Then lean over to the left hand side and hold. Focus on your breathing again. Nice consistent breaths. Lay your legs out flat, arms above your head, and do a sit-up to touch your toes. Stretch out your hamstrings. Sit right up onto your sit bones. Shuffle yourself forwards. Place your soles of your feet together. Straight back, shoulders back. Come into an all fours position. Do a few cat-cow movements to loosen up the spine. And raise yourself into a downwards dog. Alternate the feet to give a nice stretch in the calves. Lean yourself forwards into a plank position. Try to push yourself away from the mat with your hands to keep straight shoulders. Then lower yourself down into a upward dog, and then into a downward dog. Go back into the plank, and this time drop the hips. Left, then right, then left, then right. Small bend in the elbow as you go down. Back into upwards dog, curl your toes in, and back to downward dog. Keep the stretch in the back of the calves and the shoulders. Go into an all fours position, then spread your knees out wide and go into a variation of a child's pose. Pressing your hips backwards and your shoulders down. Go onto your forearms and then lift up into a downward dog variation with your forearms flat to the floor. Keeping your core strength muscles engaged. Drop your knees. Place your hands in front of you into all fours again. And lift your knees up off the ground and hold this position. Try to keep as still as possible. Then lower the knees. Come into a kneeling position. Have a few breaths Last couple of poses. Stretch out your legs in front of you and lean forward to stretch the hamstrings. Nice deep stretch. Keep it held for a good amount of time. And then lastly, onto boat pose. Try and lift the legs up in front of you. Start with the knees at a 90 degrees angle, and then try and straighten your legs. And hold. And then slowly release yourself back down to the mat. And lie back.